Good morning, trainers. Welcome back to the channel. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be giving you my top 10 tips to help you be successful day one in Pokemon Champions. This list is going to be more for newer or casual players who never played VGC or have only dabbled with it, but this is going to help you be successful day one, grind up some VP, and be able to, use it to customize your avatar or whatever you want to use it with, whether that's to train up your Pokemon or save it, which I think is a good idea, saving it for when the legendaries come, because who knows how much they'll be, and once they're legal, they're gonna dominate the meta. Okay, so before we start off the list, I do have a very important honorable mention, and that is if you don't already play the main series games and you don't play Pokemon Go, you should download Pokemon Go because it's going to help you catch meta relevant Pokemon. You only have to catch it and evolve it in Pokemon Go, and then you can transfer it to home and use it in in Pokemon Champions. Guys, this is gonna be a very, very important honorable mention. Honestly, it should have made the list, but it's not necessary to be successful day one. It'll be nice if you do have Pokemon Go and you are playing and raiding, because you'll have the meta relevant legendaries, mythicals, everything, and you can just send them to home. Well, mythicals can't be transferred, but the legendaries you can transfer to home. With that said, let's get straight into the list. So the number one tip I can give you guys is don't just use your favorite Pokemon. I know it hurts, but this is number one for a reason. Some Pokemon are just stronger, some just fit better on teams, and you need balance, not just favorites. You can still use your favorites, just build around them smartly, and sometimes it might not be possible to build a winning team around your favorite Pokemon. The number two tip I can give you is to learn the type matchups. It's very important, guys. When you're in a battle preview screen, you get to see not only the 6 Pokemon you're gonna choose from, but your opponents as well. You want to know that your moves will be effective or non-effective against them before you get into the match. I know Champions is extremely helpful to new trainers, showing you exactly how effective a move is or isn't against your opponent, but when you're deciding which 4 Pokemon to take against your opponent's 4, you want to pick the best 4 possible and know that your moves will be effective against their 4. So yeah, learn those type matchup, guys. So the number 3 tip I can give you guys is to always have a balanced team. Don't stack the same weaknesses. A bad example would be 3 Pokemon weak to ice. A good example would be mixing up your types and your roles, because roles are very important in this game. You have to know if you're going to be doing a Tailwind team, a Trick Room team, a Weather team, and you also want to build around whatever team you're going to build. You want to have a good core, which can be either the Fire, Water, Grass, which is the classic, or you can do the Fantasy, which is Fairy, Steel, Dragon. It all depends on you, but try to balance your team while also giving your team roles, because having balance is going to give you more survivability. The number 4 tip I can give you guys is something that beginners ignore all the time, and that is speed is more important than you think. Fast Pokemon attack first, and first hit often wins. This is why you want to go with either a really hyper offensive team where you have a bunch of glass cannons that are super fast and hit super hard, or you can go with a Trick Room team where you have a Trick Room setter and they make the slower Pokemon attack first, and now you have a bunch of slow Pokemon who are gonna go and try to sweep the game. Or you can have a Tailwind team that doubles the speed of your opponent, your Pokemon, and allow you to really spam and try to sweep as well. It all depends on what type of team and role you want to run, but speed is very important, guys. It's very important. So before we get into the number 5 tip, I just want to say, if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. A lot of you guys I'm starting to see are not subscribed who watch my content, and it will help your boy out. So subscribe to the channel if you aren't yet. At number 5, I'm gonna tell you guys, this is another key thing. Do not ignore held items. I know when you're doing playthroughs in the main series games, you don't need them, but they're very, very needed in competitive gameplay. A focus sash will stop you from being one hit KO'd. Leftovers will heal you a little bit over time. A choice scarf helps you move faster. Guys, if you're not using items, you're handicapping yourself. Held items are probably one of the most important parts of competitive Pokemon. So make sure when you go and you build out your team, you always add a held item to whichever Pokemon you use, so you give it the best opportunity to win the battle. At number 6, just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate things. Get a good plan. Hit hard. Switch when needed. Use one setup move max. Keep it simple and win more early. That's the goal. You want to stack wins. You want to build that confidence in yourself, and you want to win early. Get that VP and stack it up. At number 7, I'm gonna tell you, switching is normal and you should get accustomed to switching. Newer players usually think switching means you're losing, but it actually saves your Pokemon. It gives you better matchups. It also can help you with abilities if you use a Pokemon, for example, like Alolan Ninetales. You bring in Alolan Ninetales, you switch into it, and now you have Snow. Or you can bring in a Pokemon like Gyarados that will intimidate your opponent's Pokemon. This is something that switching with a benefit that comes with switching. Switching does not mean you're gonna lose. It does not mean that you're doing bad. It's actually part of the plan sometimes. So just know the best players switch a lot. At number 8, it's gonna be time your setups, because you do not want to set up at the wrong time. You don't want to do a Dragon Dance, a Calm Mind, or Nasty Plot and give your opponents a free shot at your Pokemon. So make sure you set up only when you're safe. Setting up at the wrong time is basically giving the game away. So trust me, guys, time your setups. You can set up and it will help you sweep, but you gotta do it at the right time so that incoming attack does not knock you. At number 9, guys, this is very, very important. Pay attention to what your opponent is doing. Don't just spam moves. Watch for repeated switches, setup attempts, and look out for their strongest Pokemon. You'll start predicting plays, and this is huge to your outcome. At number 10, it's gonna be learn to be a good loser, because you're gonna lose often, but that's part of getting better, guys. Don't fear losing. Every good player misplays. Improvement comes fast if you learn, and everyone loses at first. Losing is not failing, it's learning. So with that said, that was my 10 tips for new and beginning players or returning players to VGC for Pokemon Champions. It's your favorite professor, Eyes with an A. I'm out. Peace.